Hey guys, I'm finally free! Yay! Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting video. Let me see. First of all, I was going to respond to you, Anna, but as I posted on Facebook, and I hope that you saw, um, for some reason, YouTube will only let me watch 4 minutes and 19 seconds worth of your video. Like, it says that that's the full length, but I know that it's 12 minutes and 13 seconds because that's what it says on the side of the thumbnail. I don't know. So this was going to be a response video to you and Joe, but I can't. I enjoyed the 4 minutes and 19 seconds that I watched, but I really can't say much more than that. You seem to enjoy yourself at Space Tour. It stopped whenever you were in line, so I assume that you enjoyed yourself. Anyway, I hope you had a good time, and I hope to watch the rest of the video soon when it will let me. Joe, since I could watch all of your video, I don't know why. I took notes. So, first of all, about school. I don't like the word quit, so just, I don't know. Like, please just do what you feel is right. Like, just, you are not a quitter. I know that you're not. I know this. So don't say that you're just quitting your studies. Like, I completely understand the money thing. Like, it's not even a, man, I wish I was good with words. Just be sure you do what feels right. And that is literally all that matters. As long as you find some way to be content with yourself because you're an awesome person. And I'm really, like, you said something about, like, changing, like, you know what you need to change. And I understand wanting to change your situation. I completely understand that. But please don't change you. Please don't change your desires or your dreams because, like, you can modify them, make them even grander, or, you know, just be sure to do what feels right. You are not a quitter, and you are awesome. So be yourself, please. So, anyway, sorry. Just those two words were change and quit that stuck out to me. So I just want to let you know you're awesome. Please don't change yourself at all. I'm really glad you're gonna direct. Because as long like I especially found out this week, which I'll tell you about in a sec. As long as there's one thing that you're doing that you love, like the rest really doesn't seem so bad. So I'm really, really glad that you have that project to look forward to. What do you know what play you're going to direct? You probably said, and I just didn't write it down. I'm sorry if that's the case. Um, but I'm really excited to hear about that, even though it's like way in the future. But whatever. Um, so yeah, basically I'm just excited for you. Uh, that's all I wrote down that I needed to talk about, that I needed to tell you. So little bit of my life. This week has not been a good week. It's, well, okay, it got a lot better. So, I absolutely love our show, La Mancha. It is like, it, our cast and the show itself is just so powerful. It was amazing. I was so excited to be a part of it. And, like last week, my grandma wasn't doing so well. She was in the hospital, and like my whole family was up there. And by up there, I mean in Iowa, so it would be north of Missouri, but over from New York. Anyway, so she wasn't doing so well. And the day that La Mancha closed, like, I called my mom after the show and asked how things were, and she said that my grandma had died. So that was rough. So then Monday, I wasn't doing so great. Like, I was okay, but it's just something that is hard. But my friend Matt, he's in my tap class, and he's the one that I've been going to about this stuff, like, this whole week. And he asked how I was holding up and stuff, and my tap professor, who I've already told you that I absolutely adore, she told him, or, he was like, oh, are we starting a new routine today? And she's like, yeah. And she said something else, and Matt turned to me and was like, did you hear that? And she's like, oh. So they wouldn't tell me what the song was that we were going to do our tap routine to. And then when it finally came time in class to learn it, it was the Sutton Foster version of Anything Goes. And I was so happy. It was exactly what I needed that day. And this is what I meant earlier, Joe, about as long as there's one thing that you can do that you love, like that, just that one class just made my entire day so much better. And I love that class. I love my professor. And Matt's a great friend. So anyway, that's my little love towards them. So, come Tuesday, not so great. I got a parking ticket for $40, and that was my bad, but whatever. I didn't read the sign correctly or something. And something else happened that day that I wasn't too fond of. Oh, my mom had asked if I wanted, if we wanted to find a cheap flight so I could make it out to the funeral. And I didn't think that I wanted to spend all that money just to go be sad for a day and then come back here and drive to Princeton and then blah, 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 blah. So I said no. And to my understanding, my cousin in Florida wasn't going to make it either. So I didn't feel terribly guilty. Then Wednesday, I got another parking ticket for $25 that I still have no idea why I got it. So I went to get that appealed, and I'm sorry, this is really depressing. It was just a bad week. I'm sorry. Went to get that appealed, blah, blah, blah. I drove my friend to the airport, was half an hour down to Princeton where I was spending Thanksgiving break. And she tells me that she's had this terrible experience at the airport and they canceled all the flights. And so I drove back to go get her. And then we drove an hour north in the opposite direction of Princeton to drop her off at the other airport that she bought another flight from. And then I drive like 4.5 hours down to Princeton. So it was a long day. But thankfully, that's kind of where the badness stops. Because Thursday, one of his friends, made us a Thanksgiving dinner. It was very nice. We played some fun board games. And then Friday we just kind of chilled out. And Saturday we went to the city. And we saw Alan Rickman in the play called Seminar. It was really, really good. Really well written. And I was like in love with the set. And we couldn't believe it. We were like, we are hearing the unadulterated voice of Alan Rickman, aka Severus Snape. And it was really good. We didn't get to meet him afterward, but still, it was exciting. And then we talked to Sutton Foster on her way in, and that was just nice. And I went up to her. I was like, "Hi, Sutton. I'm Molly. We've met before." She's like, "Yeah, it's good to see you." was like, yay, that's almost like her recognizing me. So we talked to Sutton, and we saw Anything Goes, and it made me smile so much. And Saturday was just exactly what I needed. So this week has been rough, but it ended on a good note. And so, Joe, I hope that your troubles and stuff just all clear up. I'll be praying for you. And that's basically kind of how my life has been the past week. And now I need to fold laundry and work on homework because now that La Mancha is over, I have so much stuff to catch up on. Thankfully, I think it's manageable, but it's going to be a lot of stuff. So, anyway, I will stop this video because it's plenty long, and thank you guys for being there. I mean, I didn't want to share all of this badness like while it was going on, because I wanted to wait until I had something positive to say, and now I did. So, but thank you so much for being there, because I knew that if any of it got too rough, that I could come to you guys, because you're my best friends. So, let's see if there's anything I want to end this video. Ooh, maybe I got a lot of CDs. Oh, none of them are incredibly interesting. But hey, I have a playbill here. Yeah, why not? Yay! Mormons are positive. Okay. That was really random. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.